Good evening. This is Tech Sergeant Chris Stagner from the 48th Fighting Wing Public Affairs Office. Welcome to our first episode of the Lakenheath Late Show. This is yet another venue that we're going to push at you to try to keep you informed and entertained. Staff Sergeant Nick McNaughton, the genius behind the camera who put this together, coined the term infotainment. And to make it official, I have to say infotainment. I think he's copyrighting that term, and that's the one we're going to go with. This is our first episode, so please bear that in mind. It's not going to be perfect, and a lot of what we plan to do in the future is going to be based on the feedback we receive from you guys. You can leave comments here in our comment section below. You can leave comments on our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/RAF or you can email us directly at 48fw.painternal, all one word, at lakenheath.af, like Air Force, .mil, M-I-L, like military. We look forward to you guys' comments. We look forward to your feedback because, like I said, we can't get better if we don't know what you're looking for. But please try to keep your comments, no matter how negative, moderately constructive. And I'm a crier, so don't focus too much on this profile because I'll cry. The first thing we're going to talk about this week is the trip the 494th Fighter Squadron took to Sardinia, Italy recently, where they worked with our NATO partners and other allied countries to train Joint Terminal Attack Controllers. Airman First Class Aaron Zabarnik was on scene and will tell us a little bit about that here.
RAF Lakenheath's 494th Fighter Squadron went down to Sardinia, Italy to work with the Italian Air Force and to help train students from the Air Ground Operations School.
Thanks for that update, Aaron. Look forward to seeing more of your work in the future. If you guys want to see the story in its entirety, check out our websites. On February 12th, the 48th Fighter Wing announced its annual award winners. You can see their names scrolling along the bottom here, or you can get more information on our websites. Well, I think it's safe to say, maintenance group and ops group and wing staff agencies, that the gauntlet has been thrown. The mission support group and med group took every award. You guys got cut out. Hopefully 2011 will be a little bit better for you. And now for the show's first ever guest, British Billy. For those of you who don't know Billy, he's been imparting wisdom on us for the last few years about everything from where to visit, important holidays, to even how to speak Cockney. Welcome to the show, Billy.
Hello, I'm British Billy, the resident writer of all things British here at RAF Lakenheath Public Affairs Shop. I'm originally from Elvedon, a small village not far from here. Although I am not much of a tea drinker, I do enjoy eating fish and chips, and I love nothing more than laying around listening to the BBC.
All right, welcome, Billy. Thanks for letting people know what you like and don't like. Question for you. What question do you get asked more than any other question?
Well, I would have to say, why do you drive on the left-hand side of the road?
So why do we drive on the left side of the road?
The short story is that it goes back about 700 years ago to when Pope Boniface VIII invented the modern science of traffic control, declaring that all pilgrims heading to Rome should travel on the left side of the road. People kept to the left for the simple reason that you never knew what would meet on the road. You wanted to make sure that the stranger passed on the right so you could go for your sword if the case proved unfriendly.
Perfect. That makes sense. Now if we could just get rid of those pesky speed cameras, it'd be a much better place to be.
Had a rough go with the cameras, have you, Sergeant Stagger?
Maybe. Thanks, Billy. Didn't know I'd be taking the mickey.
Cheers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was British Billy. Billy, thanks for being our first guest. We look forward to seeing you in the future. If you guys have any questions you'd like him to answer for you, leave a question in our comment section below, hit us on our Facebook page, or email us at the address we listed earlier. Sergeant McNaughton's a genius, so he's probably bouncing those things around my head somewhere right now. Now, for those of you who haven't seen our base website, it's www.lakenheath.af.mil, and you can find all kinds of great stuff there. Anything from print stories about things happening in the area, to news clips about services events coming up, to video stories about Italy, like we talked about earlier. Something on there right now that I think is worth reading is a story about the Lakenheath High School Lancers and the wrestling. Yep, I said it, wrestling, not wrestling. I'm from the South. Get over it. Event that took place this weekend on February 12th. 11 of our 17 wrestlers qualified for the European Nationals. That's the equivalent of a state championship. Okay, folks, so that wraps up our first Lakenheath Late Show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't, let us know. Don't make me cry. Leave your comments here. Leave them on Facebook. Email us. Do whatever. Just let us know what you think, because we're looking forward to making this product the best product for you and your families. And now, to wrap it up, we're going to do our first ever Lakenheath weekend photos. Bring it on them, Nick.